guys. It is hot, hot, hot already. I've got every window open. I've got my front door open. I've got my fan on. Right, let me get the chat and everything up. So it's just going to be a wee quickie today. Always knew I'd have a wee quickie with yous. Anyway, I think that's the fastest I've got to the gutter is 35 seconds. There you go. I've broke my record this morning. I'm in one of my moods. Can I say? What can I say? I'm getting all out. I've got my grandson today. But oh, where's my earring went to? That's my good earring. Oh my goodness, I want to find that. That's my good earring. My wee gold earring. Edge of ASMR. Wee quickie this morning, eh? A wee quickie. Listen, I can't help myself being naughty. What can I say? I'm always getting into trouble. Mum. Sorry, babies. Hello. I'm early today. I've got the grandson this morning. I've got my grandson. Amanda's wanting to do some shopping and stuff, so I'm going to take him for a wee while this morning. So, see, by the time he goes away, I'll be exhausted and I'll be like, oh, I'm just going to my bed. So I thought I'd better come on and see these. Sky. Good morning, Sky. Good morning. Jazzy, good morning to you. Thank you for coming into the chat this morning. I'm good today, no fizzy juice. I've got diluting juice with some ice. It's lovely and cool. Do you know, I'm just keeping myself scooshed. I've all day yesterday just kept squishing myself down. Even in bed, I was squishing myself down. And it was lovely and cool, I must admit. I'll tell you, see if you haven't tried that, you're missing out. Just squish yourself down, squish, 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 like that, and sit in front of your fan, and it's just wonderful. So it is. I was great yesterday. I think I got a wee bit of sun. I think I got a wee bit of sun. Not that I was trying, but I was sitting out, but it was too hot. I know a lot of people hate to hear that in Scotland. See, when people are complaining it's too warm, you get that look. But it was just too hot yesterday. It's going to be even worse today, apparently. Here, listen, it's meant to be train tracks are buckling. Train tracks are buckling. Do you know what this is? Global warming. There's no other way to say it. It's global warming. That's what it is. Man has ruined the planet. I think we all need to try and protect the planet a bit more. Something needs to happen for our children and grandchildren and all the rest of it. Something needs to happen. But there you are. Train track and fires, wildfires and everything. I'm telling you, it's like the end of the world. And then we've got the COVID and all that sort of stuff. So, look, Mother Nature's trying to tell us something here. Oh, I know, Lauren, imagine that being out there. See, my wee babies were no too bad. As I say, I've kept my blinds shut and I've got I've not got my big fan in yet, but 2 fans on. Obviously nice cool water for them as well. And out my back, there's kind of a wee shaded area as well, so they weren't too bad yesterday. They never went their long W that they normally go. They never went that because it was just the pavement, the paths were just roasting hot. Absolutely roasting hot. In fact, I went down to collect Sophie, and do you know what? See, when I went into the car, I could hardly touch the steering wheel. The steering wheel was like burning. It was painful to touch. It was really, really warm. And I put my sunglasses on and they were roasting the face off me. I was like, we're not used to this stuff. We need air conditioning. I've always wanted an air conditioning unit. I'd have it on winter and everything. That's how much I love air conditioning. Especially in Florida, I love the air conditioning. We used to hide in some of the shops for the air conditioning because we're Scottish. We're not used to the sun. But there will be people Uh, Tessa, good morning to you in beautiful Mexico. Good morning. There will be people that have been ill, you know, I'm saying it's just, and then people sit out all day and you shouldn't really. I didn't sit out that long. I couldn't, it was just too hot. I was in here hiding. I was in here, but I've got every window in the house open so far. Every window is open. So keep yourselves nice and cool and hydrated and look after your wee animals today. As I say, the grandson's coming up this morning, so I'll be sitting watching cartoons. That's what Granny's going to be doing. Watching cartoons and singing songs. Do you know, see the songs? I'm starting to make up my own words. Like, oh, McDonald had a farm and stuff like that. I'm starting to make up my own wee songs. So that'll be fun. We watch a thing called Miss Rachel. He loves this. That's his favourite cartoon now. Is Miss Rachel, and she's on YouTube. So she is, and she sings songs and all the rest of it. He loves that. So I'll have Miss Rachel on, and probably Baby's TV. my life has changed, eh? My God, my life has absolutely changed. Especially when I'm like, get rid of the snow globes, put the snow globes away, get toys in, get toys there, get more toys. That's was important. Oh yes, Lauren, I think that's the same as our wee fella. I think he's starting to teeth. He's awful slabbery, and usually that happens when they're teething as well. So, and can you imagine it? I mean, we know what it's like if you've got toothache. Imagine every tooth in your head coming in, the pain. Angela, good morning, good morning. Yes, you've made it to one. Because I'm nice and early today, because I'm busy. I'm going to be busy with the grandson. So I went up, my swimming was lovely. The pool's really, really cold. They've got the pool really cold. So that was nice to go into. But then I went into a big warm jacuzzi after it. Bubbled myself for a while. And then I came home, I got out my shorts and I've got my jammy bottoms on. Because they're comfortable, and listen, seeing this weather, who wants to be wearing tight shorts? Give me my jammy bottoms on, and they'll be nice and loose and airy. That's what's important. Staying cool. And see, for the bigger ladies as well, see if you want to wear shorts and a bikini and all the rest of it, wear it. Don't care what. See, the important thing is you stay cool. Who cares what other people think? I mean, I get my fair share of trolls telling me to eat salad and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just, thank you. I do love salad, mind you. Salad, oh, do you know, I could go a salad. I think tomorrow I'll go to Asda and I'll get lots of salad stuff and I'll have that for my dinner tomorrow. A nice salad with a eggie. I like my hard-boiled eggies, so I'll have an eggie with it. That'll be nice. I don't know why do we always feel like salads when it's really, really warm? I don't know, but I enjoy a salad. Oh, Catherine, good morning to you. Yes. See, it's dangerous. See, this is what I'm saying. Like with the, did you hear that about some train tracks are buckling? Wait, see if I can get this story up for you. I'm telling you, the world is changing because mankind is actually killing the planet. There, it's on the BBC. It's on the BBC website. Wait to get it up. Railway speed. Where are we? Railway speed restrictions have been brought in across most of England and Wales as record temperatures could affect the safety of the steel tracks. Trains will most likely to be limited to 90 miles an hour. Extremely heat warning. England, Wales, Scotland, the whole of the UK then. Really. When steel gets very hot, it expands. The tracks can be bent, flexed. So it's a serious a serious thing that's going on, and it's all our fault. Oh, aye, cheesecake's beautiful. Oh, aye. Do you know what, Catherine? That's the best thing to do. I'm sitting here now. I've got my blinds shut. I've got a fan on. I'm going to bring my other fan in. I've got every window in the house open. Listen to Poppy. And I'm going to be hiding out. I wouldn't be taking the wee fella outside the day because it's dangerous heat. You don't want that. And you will get people that are just lying in it for hours, which is a disaster. Because people still don't realise the dangers of the sun. It's a dangerous thing. See, back in my day, we used to hire a sunbed that would go over the top of your bed. We used to lie in sunbed it up in our own houses and stuff like that. You know, no protection whatsoever. Just lie and get blasted. See, I remember trying to do that. I put tinfoil. Do you know, Catherine, people laughed at me for that. There you go. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you. See, people told me I was daft and stuff like that. There you go. Someone else does that. It was in my last house, and my last house was like a greenhouse because of the amount of glass. It wasn't just glass in the inside. There was glass panels in the inside of the house. So it was like a greenhouse, basically. And I remember putting tinfoil on the window. Everybody said I was daft. There you are. Oh yeah, Angela, maybe I should do that. See, I've never thought of that. Do you know, even yesterday when I collected Sophie and we were driving, we had every window down in the car, right? And it was still warm air. Now, I was going like 60 mile an hour, and it was still like warm air that was coming in the car. I've never felt that before. It's always like being cooling when you've got your windows down, but it was like warm air coming in the car. It was like, we're no, that must be a record for us up here, us pasty white folk. You can always tell a Scottish person when they go to a beach or something like that. You know, we're milk coloured. That's us. That is us. Oh my God, this is the truth, and I'm laughing. In no way I'm reporting the news, right? In Glasgow, I don't know if you've heard this. In Glasgow, they're letting ginger people in for nothing. They're looking out for the gingers of Scotland because they burn, and they're letting them come into the pictures, the movies for nothing, just to get them out of the sun. Pip, good morning, Pip. How are you, Pip? I'm feeling for you down there. We're dying up here in Scotland by the heat. Never mind down south. Down south, it's a lot warmer. I've been thinking about you. But there you are. They're saving the gingers. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? And somebody had commented about, you know, they would get slagged at school and all the rest. I mean, we all get slagged at school, but, you know, people with ginger hair would get slagged at school. But now it's paying for it, isn't it? They can go into the movies now. They're going for the movies for nothing, just to get them out. Just get the ginger folk in. Don't let them out in the sun. Oh. Oh, did he sleep? Oh, Pip, that's good. Our wee fella wasn't very well the other day. He had a bit of like sickness and things like that, and he had a bit of a temperature. So I don't know if it's maybe all to do with the teething and stuff like that that's going on now, because he's very, very slabbery. And Pip, just... he just does that to me all day long. Blowing bubbles. So that's what they're doing in Scotland, saving the ginger people. I think we should all be let into the movies for nothing. And anyways, I could go and go, I've actually got ginger hair, but I dye it pink, you see, let me in for nothing. Yeah, see, it's just too hot, isn't it, to be wearing clothes? Although, for the sake of mankind, I'm better keeping my clothes on. But oh, aye, it was warm last night. It was really warm. As I say, even in bed, I was just lying, squishing myself in front of the fan, trying to cool down. And I'm drinking like diluting juice. I'm not drinking fizzy juice because I'm making sure I'm hydrating. But it's worrying, like if train tracks are bending and stuff like that. That's when you know there's a problem happening. And if train tracks are bending, I'm thinking about the structure of buildings and stuff like that. Are they going to be all right? Listen, look at in Arizona. Can you remember in Arizona a few years ago, people's wheelie bins were melting, traffic lights were melting and stuff like that. No, but see, they're kind of used to the heat. They've got air conditioning in people's houses and stuff like. We don't have that, as I said. That's how we're all dying here. We're all dying with heat. Oh no, the wee animals, Lauren. I think of them as well. I think of all the wee animals. They must be boiling. My wee baby's only too bad, but my big Dalmatian that I had, Harvey, he used to struggle in the heat, and we used to like wet a towel and put it on his belly, and on his back, just try and keep them wet and cool. But as I say, that was the old house. The old house was like a greenhouse. It was like I've never felt heat like it. It was absolutely boiling hot in that house. You could hardly breathe. So I'm happy I've got this wee house. This wee house is quite cool. I've got my doors open and everything, so there's a nice breeze coming through. We just need to do that and just do what we can to stay cool. Ice lollies, if you've got ice lollies, if ice lo- or even just putting some ice in a dish towel and just having it and just dabbing it on your head and the back of your neck and stuff like that can cool you down, nice and cool. Keep yourself. See, I know what to do because I'm always hot flushing anyway, so I'm used to extreme heat at the moment. The past couple of years I've been used to the extreme heat. But that's a different kind of heat. That's like boiling up for the inside out when you're going through menopause. Oh, Pip, you've got to, haven't you? You've got to do anything. Evoke ASMR last year gave me a beautiful gift, and it's like you can get them on Amazon. It's like a pillow that's got this kind of gel inside it, and you put it in the fridge to keep it nice and cool. But what I was doing was I was freezing it and then putting it inside a pillowcase and taking it into my bed and just putting it in between my legs, not kinky or nothing like that, but see, like your knees, putting it in there and just closing it. Oh, beautiful and cool. Keeps you nice and cold. So do what you've got to do to keep nice and cool, and don't be tempted to go out and lie in it or anything like that because it's dangerous. Lauren, I'm hoping it's giving me is helping me shed a few pounds as well. Like, sweat's lashing off me. Sweat. Especially when they've got the wee fella and he's some weight, he's a heavy boy. I'm like, must be good for the granny's waistline. Get me down a few pounds. Yeah, and then see inside your pelvis. I always find it. See for my head and the back of my neck. If that's cool, the rest of my body kind of feels cool. Or your feet. See if your feet are cool. I think the rest of your body can feel nice and cool. So that's what I like to do. I like to put the ice pack in the freezer and freeze it, and it's nice and cool. And then I wake up and it's all warm. Like, oh. Oh, Phantom, good morning to you. Good morning in Kansas. Oh, I bet you it is. I bet you it's hot there. I know it's hot over in the USA. I know it's hot. See, we're no used to it here in the UK. We don't have heat like this often. In fact, I think it's record breaking, isn't it? I don't think we've ever had this heat. In fact, see, just now it's the Glasgow Fair. It's called, right. The last week or 2 weeks in July, I think it is, or the last week in, the last 2 weeks, I think, in July is Glasgow Fair. Was that a bee? And it's usually always raining. It's usually always raining in the Glasgow Fair, but my goodness, it's boiling. Even this morning when I went up my swimming, see me walked into the place, it was roasting hot. We were like, what's going on? But the water was nice and cool. So that was lovely, having a nice cool swim this morning. I hope that's not a bee. If it is, I'll catch it with a humane catcher. I don't zap bees. It's only wasps that get that. Even then, I feel guilty. See, if I do zap a wasp, I still feel guilty. But look, I'm not saving the wasps. No way. Aye. So I better go. I'm going to get my telly on, and I'm going to get the place organised for the wee fella. I miss him, so I do. I've not seen him since Friday. Yeah, so I save the bees. I've got bees in my garden, so I have. I wouldn't kill the bees. No, I wouldn't kill the bees. But the wasps would. The wasps would kill the bees, because wasps are a-holes. Basically, that's all they're there for, is to be a-holes in the flying community. So have a lovely day, everybody. Try and stay nice and cool. And I might be back tomorrow. I'm not sure. I think I've got the wee fella tomorrow, so if not, I'll see you whenever I see you. But I love you all very, very much, and I'm going to give you all a big kiss now. Bye, everyone.